of learnings, okay? We are in the final week here, and the UBF conference finished, right? So I'm so happy that we finished it, and some people finished it. I thank God every day that I don't take finals now. So I'm done. I have enough finals. So, let's. I'm here to encourage you, okay? Give you burdens, okay? So.
Sam, turn your mic on.
Oh, sorry, but I did. Okay, I'm so apologize. We apologize because this thing is run by 2 PhD students, okay? And then so it boggles my mind how many PhDs we need to run this so smoothly, okay? So I'm not gonna make jokes about yoga students, okay? But I can make fun of yoga students, okay? These are run by PhD students, okay? One physics and one nuclear engineering, okay? And then we have every time meltdown every morning, every Sunday. That's good. Right. So okay, so I'm still waiting. Okay, there's something that I'm okay. Okay, here is my title. Okay, so, and then I will hit the main point first, and you can go sleep, and then I'll wake you up later. Okay. All right. So we are doing what was our beginning passage. This semester, this summer, was Paul. Okay, that's good. All right. So we started summer with Psalm 133, right? And then what it says, very simply, it says how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. Okay, and then we pass out the cards. Okay, right? Who still has a card? Oh, okay, few people, okay? And these cards are good because, when you want to take study finals, you can redeem this card for coffee, free coffee, okay? Unlimited free coffee. And there's a free coffee outside. And you can come to our cubicle and drink coffee, and then we can talk about Jesus, okay? And then the next one. Next. Okay, so, remember the time that when the weather was warm, right? This is time that we started, okay? And then, and then there's a Gideon scene, and then who else? Ryan there, okay? And then there's our president Jerry there, okay? Right? And then we had fun because we want to share the good news as brothers and sisters to reach out to your students. Next one. And then the season changed, okay? Do you know why season changed? Because we have basketball season. Right? And then go next one. And then my mother came down, and then and my son, my mother became #1 fan of yoga. She lost the voice, okay, after the game. Okay? Right? That's good. So, and then the season came down, and then it's good, right? And let's look at it. Next one. Okay. You might ask why we study Psalm. Why? Right? The answer is it's the Bible. Right? I think the Psalm, we study Psalms because I'm going to tell you, okay? If you want to know somebody, where do you look? Guys, you want to find some about girls, okay? You like somebody, okay? And then you want to know her, then where to go? No, you don't go to Facebook, okay? You go to iPad, and you look at the song she likes, right? That's it, guys. Come on, you got it wrong. You obviously not a good answer, okay? Come on. You want to know somebody, you look at your playlist. Right? Psalms, a playlist of our Lord Jesus Christ. Jesus sang the Psalms. If you want to know our brother Jesus, where do you go? You look at the Psalms. Next one, because he said, I have a theory, okay? And then Psalm, the whole Bible is about Jesus, okay? And the whole Bible is divided into 3 parts. Right? Prophets, the law of Moses, prophets, and what? Psalms. So Psalms are very important. So I really advise people to, hear the sounds. Okay, let's go next one. Okay, this is a psalm of ascent, okay? So there are many different kinds of psalms. Psalms of lamentation, crying, and psalms of petition, psalms of this, but this is psalms of ascent. It's like, this is psalms before you come up through the stairs, right? Right? And then as the people of God climb up the stairs, we recite the psalms before you meet God, okay? So how many people recite the psalms when you come up here? Okay, you can practice next time. Okay, next week. Okay, I'm pretty sure you'll see Bible house in the stairs, and then you recite the psalms. Okay, and then we want to recite this one. We are going up the stairs, right? And then we are going to meet God. Before we meet God, we said, "How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity." Let's go next one. Good and pleasant. Think about it. Good and pleasant. Just think about it. What will make you good and pleasant for you? Right? Just think about it, okay? And then let's go next one. Okay, so as I talk about throughout the semester, because I'm very predictable, right? Because I talk about this so many times, okay? Because we are not dealing with the UBF students, because we are dealing with UBF guys, okay? Brothers, okay? Brothers. Brothers. How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity, okay? Brothers are problems, okay? The Bible doesn't say how good and pleasant it is when brothers and sisters live together in unity, okay? Because if you go to U.S. Prison, okay? 95% are brothers, okay? Right? So all the problems of the world can be created by brothers. Right? So brothers, listen carefully, okay? This is for brothers. Right? A lot of girls are waiting for you to get married. But we have to learn how to live together in unity, right? It doesn't matter you marry, but if you're not changed by Jesus, you break up. You cannot live together. Right? So this is very, very practical way of telling you why this is important. And then when you come to the temple, brothers are problems, okay? They just sleep there, doze off. And then there's problems, okay? So let's brothers, okay, let's pray. Let's hear what God has to say. Heavenly Father, we come to you. Please help us to teach us who you are. And based on that, teach us who we are before God. And then, as you said, the psalm is about Jesus. Please help us to see Jesus in this psalm and be changed so we can live together in unity. I pray in Jesus' name. Okay, go next one. Hey Jerry, what is the thing not working? Okay, it's not working. All right, so how good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. Okay, so I want to ask you, okay? 3 questions. Who is God? Here. Anybody? Who's God? Okay, Gideon said Father, okay. Can you see it? God is Father?
No.
Eh? Okay, God can be brothers. Jesus is our brother. That's the correct answer, okay? So God is Father. Because God is a Father who had many brothers. Right? And so this psalm is from the perspective of Father. Father looked at brothers living together in unity and said, how good and pleasant it is. Right? So Father is there because suppose you have many brothers, okay? They just pop out. No, you have to have father and mother. So it's there by definition, okay? Very simple logic is Father is there. Please look at the Father, okay? And then this is look at the Father's perspective. How good and pleasant it is when brothers live together in unity. Okay, and then we have some idea about brothers, okay? And I talk about the bad brothers. Brothers can be what? Good. Brothers can be bad. And brothers can be ugly, okay? So 3 ways to go. Right? Usually not handsome, not many handsome brothers, okay? Especially he's intellectual. Okay. So So we have this idea, okay, brothers. And then one of the things that we believe is that Jesus is our brother. Right? So when we accept Jesus as our Savior, then he becomes our brother. Right? So this is one of the most important concepts that I want to talk about. Brothers. Brothers are very noble. And I had two sisters. Not good. I was in the middle. But now I appreciate sisters, okay? It took me a long time to figure out, because girls are more complicated, And then 20 years of studying, still, I couldn't figure out how good the sweet sisters are. But I can get it because I can just talk to Joshua Hong and then say, hey, he's nice. Takes me like 6 months to figure it out. But we have this idea, okay? And how Jesus become brothers? We have this notion, okay? That because I'm so nice, so God can be my brother, right? So I study well. I'm a physics major. I'm a finance major. I'm so nice. So God should be my brother. Is that what Bible says? No. No. Bible says the very Son of God has to come down from heaven, died on the earth, so that we can become our brothers, so he can become my brother. So I think one of the most important passages of Luke chapter 15. I talk about this for many times. Okay, there are stories that Jesus is having a dinner with many sinners. And then some people are upset because why you invite these sinners, okay? And then Jesus said what? So Jesus was accused of being nice, and then Jesus should be very upset. But I think what Jesus talks about, tell them the 3 stories, the most heart-moving stories. And then Jesus said, this is I am, so that I become your brother. And one story is what? There's one ship lost. And what he does? He goes after it. Until he finds it. And what he does? He finds it. Kick it? No. He put the ship on his shoulder. Ship as heavy as a Wesley John. Put him on it and joyfully take him home. And then the second message is that this woman lost some valuable coin. And then Jesus says, he light the lamp and search it carefully until he finds it. And then brings friends to come over and joyfully, be joyful. And then there's another story. It's not a brother story, but it's a father story. There's 2 brothers who didn't like each other. And then younger son said to father, I want to go to UBF, give me money, and then he went there. And then instead of studying, he squandered his all tuition. And then he started working at the Harold Chickens or something. But while he was working there, the owner said, you cannot eat the chicken. You have, And he was looking at the customers eating the hot chicken and the potatoes. And then he said, I should go back to my father. And then he goes back. And then there's the most moving part in the Bible. When he was far away, what did the father do? Shoot him without shotgun. he ran. God is a runner. God is the footballer, tackle. And he tackled his son. And then they're on the floor, ground, rolling, and he cried. We believe this story is about Jesus. Jesus came so that he wants to represent his Father. It's not just Father's story, but this is Jesus' story. He knew the heart of God. And then he said, I want to show to you how you become brother. And then Jesus came down, and he ran, and he's passionate. So I like this Jesus. I like this Jesus who was strong, who are meticulous, and I like Jesus who is like a father, exactly like a father. And then what happened is that son became brother of Jesus. And there's another son there, he was outside, but the father goes out and then invite him to come back, right? So what? Okay, so next slide. So what? The question is what? Okay, so God brought people together, Some people can be older brother who are very irresponsible, and then some people are very big brother, like very studious, and then we need Jesus, the elder brother, to bring them together. Okay? And then my question is, why? Because we can have barbecue afterward. That's it. But that's not true, because if you look at verse 2, it says what? It is like precious oil poured down on the head, running down on the beard, running down on Aaron's head, down upon the collar of his robes. Right? So this is kind of challenging story for me, because I'm trying to imagine that I'm Aaron, okay? And then it's somebody pouring the oil, okay? It's like that. Okay, I don't want to, but you have to understand, because it's from the Exodus 30. This is when God ordained Aaron. When God ordained his priest, he poured the precious oil, okay? And then this oil is only for the priest, that you cannot copy the formula and do it. So I think when God put them together with Jesus, we can say that we just want to have a barbecue with my brother Jesus. No. He is making you what? Priest of God. How do you become priest of God? Aaron is a brother of Moses. Right? When we become the brother of Jesus, we become priest. And then God pours out what? The most precious oil on your head. 50 gallons of. That much God is proud of you. Who's the one who pours out that much precious oil to you? That is our God. Do you think Aaron's relationship with Moses is most important? That's why he became a priest. Likewise, our relationship with Jesus, when we accept Jesus, we become priest. That's it. And then he pours out the oil, whether you like or not, okay? He'll dump you too, okay? And then you remember the story about, one lady who poured the perfume on Jesus in John chapter 12, and then Mark chapter 14. And then one of the disciples said, "Oh, this is waste. Why don't you sell something and give to the poor?" But the precious oil here represents God's abundant love for you. He just pours it. And I feel like, so you're killed. It's like oil, and you cannot get rid of this smell all your life. Because what? Because you become just brother of Jesus. That's it. And then we live like a priest. So it's very important who your brother is. And then he pours out. And then the next one. It is as if the dew of the Hermon falling down on Mount Zion. Okay, this concept is very difficult to explain to you by students, okay? Because we don't get up before noon. So the dew is a unknown word for you. It's a concept, okay? Right? Like a breakfast is not a word we don't use, okay, here, okay? Dew? When is the last time you saw dew? 10 years ago, when you're 10 years old. Okay? Think about that. But you have to understand the context of the Israelites, okay? They're in the desert. And Mount Hermon is the biggest, tallest mountain, right? And then dew comes every morning without fail. It's refreshing and make you fruitful. Without dew, nothing grows. Try that, okay? So, who's our God? Here. God's dew comes to everyone, regardless. Do you think God has just some micromanager? So maybe Jerry needs a dew, but not Jojo. No. I believe when Jesus came down, become a baby, and he died on the cross, the dew, well, it's going to fall every morning, regardless how you feel that day. Or it might have some rain, okay? But but it comes to every morning. If you don't believe me, get up early tomorrow morning. 6 a.m. Touch the ground. The dew is there. Right? How about Paul? Do you want to try that? No, so he is a quintessential UBF student, okay? So of course, no, you don't have to, but trust me, okay? Believe me, that the dew comes up. And why dew comes to you? So what? And then I want to go back to verse 2. It makes us grow. It makes us know Jesus. And then I think the real dew is God's character. So we read Philippians chapter 2, right? Because we look at it every day and think about it. Because what will refresh you every morning? Because if you look at the last verse, for there the Lord bestows his blessing, even life evermore. We are people of eternal life, forevermore. Right? Think about you have eternity, okay? Many millions years, okay? And then what I would do? So, well, when I was young, I thought that, making noodle ramen is maybe very good. So if I go Kingdom of God, I'll eat all the time. That is my concept of Kingdom of God. So I ate 4 years in college days. And then I went to UFC, and then Joshua Hong gave me every lunchtime, okay? Spicy ramen noodle, okay? But if I go to Kingdom of God, I'm not going to not the noodle, okay? Because that's not what you want, right? So whatever you like to eat right now, whatever you want to do now, and whatever you think it's good to have, after a while, it's not good. So, if God gives you eternal life, and then I love like Amazing Grace, if I sing for the eternity, I go crazy. Absolutely crazy, because that's not what I want. I want the variation. I need excitement. It's too touch-feely for me, okay? Then people say, God's going to give the eternal condemnation, so we go there and then you just be nice to each other and then pretend to be nice, and you don't enjoy. Is that what Christian life is all about? You come to Sunday because you don't want to come, but you show up. And you no. I think life evermore is our relation to our brother Jesus. Without this, everything will get bored. And then you lose your life, and then you want to get out of there. So let's go next one. So what, okay? So I want to challenge you this one. So you know this concept. If I ask you, it's good to live with brothers, live together in unity or disunity. I think 99.999% of people will say, I agree with this concept. It's good, right? But why we cannot practice this? We know this, but we cannot. So what's the problem? So what? So I teach you every Sunday about this one for the past 14 weeks, and then you go home and you fight your wife. Is that what you want? So what is is an important question, because I don't want you to think about this one, but I want to practice it. So let's go next one. So good and pleasant brothers, okay? So if you have pictures, okay, that's Jerry and Peter. They're brothers, okay? They're related. They're brothers, right? Even though Peter tries to deny that he's not Jerry's brother, he's brother by legal, right? And there's Sammy and Stephen. They are not brothers, but they went to Europe together as brothers, okay? And then me and the missionary Calapong, we're not brothers, but we are brothers, right? So brother concept is very different than what we think. It's not by birth. It can be by birth. It can be by interest, like traveling, or it can be by what? There's a missing brother there. The missing brother is our Lord Jesus Christ. So Calapong and me, in between there's a brother, missing brother. There is there. We think there's none, but there's there. That's my brother, okay? And then there's a Heidelberg missionaries, okay? So they're all my brothers and sisters, right? Next one. So actually I gave this illustration before. My hero of chemistry was Richard Smalley, okay? He almost got Nobel Prize. I don't know he got Nobel Prize. He died early, but when I was graduate student, he discovered and carbon-60. Right? So one day I was sitting in my office cubicle, and then I read this paper. Short paper, sweet paper.